Hey friends, frogs, and happy people. I'm Cassie and you're on Cassie Chats. Thank you for being here with me today. I've noticed I've gotten a little bit more subscribers and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, let YouTube know that I'm in there. I'll meet their algorithm requirements and they'll recommend my videos a little bit more. That would be awesome. I would appreciate it very much if you would do so. Ask for your comments only because I like knowing your interest and I like your feedback. So please know that I really would appreciate all your comments. Leave me a frog's head, leave me a little ribbon if you wish, anything of that nature. I really would love to hear your feedback. Last night at the Humanitarian Awards, we were not disappointed, nor were we surprised when the H-Man and woman didn't decide to do the right thing and give the award to someone that deserved it more. I was kind of hoping that maybe they would try to redeem their behavior, but no, we're stuck with them, it looks like. So, I have an awesome, kind of interesting show for you today. We have some today in history, and we have the birthdays. And yes, I have the National Day. I had to make sure I wrote them down. Tried to do it all last night, so we'll see how this goes. In 1845, the U.S. Naval Academy opened in Annapolis, Maryland. In 1865, John Wesley Hyatt patents the billboard ball with celluloid. So we have 1865. That's when billiards started, I suppose. And that was in Albany, New York. The tuxedo dinner jacket made its debut at a ball in Tuxedo, New York. Also a New York thing. There's a lot of things that happen in New York in history today. Ta-da! The entire Hong Kong cricket, and this is in 1892, the entire Hong Kong national cricket team was shipwrecked off of Taiwan, and they all died in the shipwreck. How sad. African American inventor Isaac R. Johnson patents the bicycle frame. So anytime we ride a bicycle, please know that there was an African American behind that. It's kind of an interesting. I did not know that. In 1904, Liberty Theater opens on West 42nd Street in New York City, another New York. In 1933, the first synthetic detergent, Dreft, which is recommended for babies, was it premiered for Procter & Gamble. It goes on sale. George Gershwin in 1935, his opera Porgy and Bess debuted on Broadway. And in 1954, Ho Chi Minh enters Hanoi after the withdrawal of French troops. Way back in the day. In 1956, the movie Giant with director George Stevens, Elizabeth Taylor stars, Rock Hudson stars, and James Dean. It premiered on this day in 1956. In 1959, Lee Harvey Oswald signs a guest book at a hotel in Helsinki. In 1956, Pan Am begins flights around the world. 1961, The Bob Newhart Show debuts in the U.S. on NBC. In 1963, James Bond's From Russia with Love, starring Sean Connery, premieres in London. In 1966, we have Good Vibrations, the song by the Beach Boys. It premiered on this day in 1966. In 1978, the British pop magazine Smash Hits is first published. And also in 1978, the U.S. Congress approves a dollar coin honoring women's suffrage championer Susan B. Anthony. I remember having a couple of those coins when I was a kid. 1979, Fleetwood Mac gets a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 1980, Private Benjamin, starring Goldie Hawn, premiered on this day in 1980. And in 1987, Bruce Springsteen's Tunnel of Love. That album, I absolutely adore that album. A lot of cool written songs written on that album. And also in 1986, the Holocaust Museum opens in New York City. I told you a lot of things happen in New York. Now we're down to her birthdays. In 1900, Helen Hayes, the American actress and first female EGOT award winner, and EGOT stands for if you know, you know. If you don't, I don't. It's an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony. So she's the first woman to have all four of those awards. 1911, Claire Hollingsworth, a British war correspondent who was the first to report on the beginning of World War II. Happy birthday to her. In 1948, Cyril Neville he's a singer and a percussionist and was in the Neville Brothers band. He was born in New Orleans in 1948. 1950, we see Nora Roberts being born. She was an American novelist. I see her books everywhere. 1954, we have rock legend David Lee Roth. He's 70 today. Kind of breaks my heart. Okay. 1958, we have Tanya Tucker, the country music legend. She was born on this day. Daniel Pearl, the Wall Street journalist that was attacked and kidnapped and shot on video. He was born on this day. Chris Penn in 1965, he was born. He's Sean Penn's brother, Michael Penn's brother. Michael Penn had a hit in the 90s, or late 90s, early 2000s. But he died in 2006. Brett Favre of the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. He was born in Gulfport, Mississippi. I had no idea he was born that close to us. It says 1972, Michael Dean Rolland, a guitarist and songwriter of Collective Soul, was born in Stockbridge, Georgia. 1973, Mario Lopez. We know Mario Lopez. He hosts a lot of TV shows now, but he started with Saved by the Bell as A.C. Slater. He was born on this day in 1973. Dale Earnhardt Jr., his birthday is on this day from 1974. And in 1988, New Zealand actress Rose McIver. I've heard the name and I've seen her face, but I can't point out what she has been in. So I'm so sorry about that, but happy birthday, Rose. And today is National Global Postal Service Day. Today is National Angel Food Cake Day. I do not like angel food cake. I don't know why. National Cake Decorating Day. A National Handbag Day. Everybody knows me, knows I have lots of handbags, or what I call purses. Love them. National Walk to the Park Day. And National Metric Day. Learn to metrically measure things. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So how's that for your today in history or your birthdays? If you're having a birthday or an anniversary, please have a happy day. Happy any other day that you're celebrating. That would be lovely. What else is going on in the world? Not a whole lot going on here. We have pipes to kind of replace. The weather is cool. It is like 60 something degrees outside, and the wind is blowing and the leaves are falling. You can't go outside without your hair standing on top of your head, that kind of thing. That's happening today. I think that's good. I'm quite thrilled. It's a beautiful day outside. I did walk outside like this. My daughter's like, oh my gosh, it's freezing. And she's got a sweatshirt and all that on. And I'm like, meh. I'm having a new background. Me and my daughter decided this was a little bit, I am going to keep the lights, I think, but we thought this was a little too young for me. So I have backgrounds coming. So you will see a change in that. Anything else going on? Anything else going on? Anybody else want to answer me? No. No? Fine. then we'll just wrap up this little video here. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope everybody finds something to be happy about, something to be grateful. There's always something to be grateful for, whether it's orange juice, sunshine, or something. Breathing is something to be grateful for. you could be not breathing. My husband used to tell me when we first got married that he thought he had a bad life until he knew a man with only one shoe, and it took me forever to figure out what that meant. But if you think about it, having one shoe is kind of an awful thing. So it could always be worse, people. It could always be worse. You are loved. You are wonderful. You are great people. You're my favorite people. Thank you for being here with me. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, let all those things YouTube know that I have met the algorithm requirements and they will recommend my videos a little bit more. If not, I'll stay hidden in the back of the show. That's fine. That's just wonderful. I like recording, so it really doesn't matter. I just like recording. Me, the person that usually doesn't even like to take pictures, that doesn't like to have her face shown. So I'm kind of good with it. But yeah, y'all have the most awesome day. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I probably won't be back this weekend because we got a lot of things to do. But I do want everyone to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Find something to do. Get out there because it won't be long before it'll be too cold to get out there and do anything. Unless you like getting out and doing things like sledding on snow or freezing your feet off and that kind of. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for all my new comments and subscribers. I really, really appreciate it. I'm like floating on air for the last couple of days. I'm like, oh, I'm special. Special ed. Have a good day. Bye-bye.